what's up guys, Steven here, welcome back to another first look video, and today we have here the brand new iPhone SE Rose Gold Edition 16GB. If you want to see more videos about the iPhone SE, there's an unboxing and a comparison video between several iPhones, also the iPhone 5 here on my channel, so make sure you check it out. And now I would say let's get directly started and let's have a closer look at the iPhone SE. So there we go, ladies and gentlemen, here's the iPhone SE, the fruit phone, and yeah, the first feeling in my hand, so the first impression is like it really kicks me back to the iPhone 5, 5S days. This is incredibly small coming from an iPhone 6s Plus, so it feels like a toy phone. Now yeah, let's have a closer look at the front side, and yeah, 4 inches, we have here the home button with Touch ID, so yeah, it should work as good like on the iPhone 6s Plus. Now on the top we have the 1.2 megapixel front-facing camera. Can you believe that? 1.2? Absolutely crap. So camera modules are so cheap today. I don't get it why it doesn't have a 5 megapixel camera. Now you can see here, for instance, the earpiece and also here the light sensor. And yeah, here we have volume down, volume up button. Feels super stiff and that's really good. And also here the mute button, as we know from iPhones. On the opposite side we have the SIM card tray. You can put in 1 nano SIM card, no SD cards. This absolutely sucks. The bottom side of the iPhone holds a 3.5mm headphone jack. Then here speaker grid, and you can also see here the screws. So we have here those Torx hexagon screws, and yeah, I will do a tear down on this one, so you should check it out. And here in the middle we have the lightning port. So at the top we have the power button, and feels quite uncomfortable, or at least a little bit strange coming from an iPhone 6s Plus, which has the power button on the right side. So here's the back side of the iPhone. Rose gold. Looks, yeah, as I've told you, I'm not gay, but I think it looks pretty good. We have here the Apple logo, iPhone SE, 12 megapixel rear camera, here the microphone in the middle, and the dual LED flash, which is, I guess, not too strong here on this one. Anyway, I would say, let's switch it on, right? So let's press the power button, hopefully it's charged. So guys, the iPhone SE is up and running, and there we go. So we're now here in iOS 9.3, as you can see here under General and here under About. So yeah, this is currently the latest version. If you buy it, it comes directly with iOS 9.3. And so far there is no jailbreak. Also, I'm stuck with iOS 9.2 on my iPhone 6s Plus, waiting for a jailbreak, and hopefully it will be released soon, because without a jailbreak they are really useless. There are no new features in there, so just Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, the usual stuff, General, and yeah, we now have Touch ID, so improved one. It's just like on the iPhone 6s Plus. It's really super fast, so I can quickly show you that. So I have to enter here my passcode. Oh, sorry. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nothing special. And yeah, there's a fingerprint, and you can go here to. No, it's not right over here. So first of all, iPhone unlock is activated. Okay, that's good. That's actually what I was searching for. And if you want to unlock it, you just press, hold, unlocked. So it's really super fast. It's just like on my 6s Plus, and Touch ID is really super awesome. So that's the only good thing. And we can go here to the settings, check out the other rest. So there's nothing special here inside. Also, I think everybody knows how iOS is looking. So this is iOS 9.3, and I quickly want to show you a comparison of the preview here in the camera. So the rear camera, it has now 4K recording, it has now slow motion with 240 FPS, and also in 2.2 aperture, so can catch a little bit more light. And the focus is fast, we can quickly compare that here with the iPhone 5, which I've got right over here. So there we go, and yeah, as you can see, it looks like the lens would be a little bit more wide angle than on the iPhone 5. Now the resolution has been improved, and there are sample pictures or comparison pictures on the blog. So the camera is definitely better, and the LED flash, it's also now a dual tone LED flash to get a better skin tone. Looks a little bit smaller, but actually from the strength it's quite okay. And as you can see, form, size, everything actually the same like on the iPhone 5, but the internals and the camera is a really huge improvement. Yeah, huge. Comes down to personal preference. Okay, so let's go back here to the camera application, and let's switch here to the photo mode. So well, as I've told you, slow motion now on this one here, 240 FPS. You have seen slow-mo mode here before. That's pretty cool. You can even see the light flickering here right now. Let's go here back to photo mode, and let's switch to the front-facing camera. So we can check this out, and even though like they have, I think the same sensor, at least the same resolution, so 1.2 megapixels, the skin tones and the lighting adjustment looks a little bit better on the SE. So if you check out here, light in the background, it looks way darker. The focus seems to be more accurate a little bit. Yeah, some slight improvements. The lighting is definitely always better on the SE. Depends where you focus, but yeah, looks most of the time actually better, even though the resolution is not really better. So you'll find comparison pictures on the blog, so make sure to check it out. So this is one of the improvements, the rear camera, and I think a little bit also the front-facing camera. Now let's turn up the volume here on the panel, and if you just check this out, then the SE is really brighter than the iPhone 5. So the panel has the same resolution, both look really amazing, super sharp, but this one here is just brighter and probably easier to read in sunlight. Okay, yeah, the rest pretty much the same, so form factor, just not the performance. If you have a look at the AnTuTu benchmark, which you can see right over here, so I think it must be right over here in the ranking. So we get here 124K in the AnTuTu benchmark, and here on the iPhone 5 we only get 31K. But normal day use like messaging or using the menu, it's not a huge difference. So if you're just using that, if it's a simple smartphone for you, probably the upgrade is not worth it. But if you're really into performance like gaming, I mean, we can quickly game something here like re-racing free on the iPhone SE. It runs super smooth, while re-racing free on the iPhone 5 is just a mess. Okay, so there we go. Welcome back, and let's quickly jump into the game so I can show you the gaming performance on this one here. So well, also it has now 2 GB of RAM, while the iPhone 5 has 1 GB of RAM. And yeah, just check this out. So the gaming performance is really super smooth, sometimes a little bit of stuttering, but this is completely normal because very high resolution of the display and also really racing free. Yeah, it's a game which has pretty nice textures, but yeah, it's really kind of handy. So gaming on that smartphone, even though it has a small screen, I think it's kind of fun because it's just super handy, and yeah, tilting here the screen takes absolutely no force. Super awesome, super handy, and nice to game if you're on the go. Now regarding the speaker, I think there's a very small improvement on the iPhone SE, but yeah, I'm not really sure about that, but just listen for yourself. So playing the same track here with maximum volume, and there we go. So this is for instance here on the iPhone SE. I will just hold it a little bit more near to the microphone. So there we go. Let's wait for the drop, and there we go. So, as you can hear, it oversteers a bit, so I think the speaker on the iPhone SE is also crappy, so it's absolutely nothing special. But here on the iPhone 5, let's go, let's hit the play button. It almost sounds a little bit more louder, but totally oversteers here at maximum volume. Same track, sounds pretty terrible actually. Wait for a drop. Oh well, that does not sound good at all. So I think the speaker has been a little bit improved, but I have so many smartphones having a better speaker than the SE, so I think the speaker is totally crappy on the smartphone. So all in all, I think for right now, that's it actually. So I can't bring you a full review like battery time, which I think is maybe a little bit better on the SE. I have no idea, but let's wait for the future. So the battery, it's a little bit more than 1,600 milliamp hours, but it's only a 4-inch smartphone, but the display can be very bright. So stay tuned for the battery tests and all that. And yeah, so far I have to say, doesn't look like a huge improvement. I think, yeah, it's a huge win for Apple because they don't have to invent something new. They just take the design of the iPhone 5 to put in a better hardware, and that's it. 2.5D arc screen, so curved glass on the front side. I mean, it's not really something which is a huge improvement, but at least it would be an improvement, and absolutely no more costs, and it would look way better. Now, yeah, the rear side here, I mean, the dual LED flash, yeah, it's nice, but also not a huge improvement. Well, an SD card slot, I think it would be super awesome. All in all, I have to say, it's a little bit better iPhone 5S. Depends what you do with the smartphone. If you're into performance and want to have a better camera, fast Touch ID, yeah, you can go with the SE. If you're still using it just for WhatsApp and Facebook, and you can still stay with the iPhone 5S and wait for a new generation or just switch from iOS because it's crap anyway. So iPhone SE, first look and hands-on here on the smartphone, I have to say, Apple innovation fail. But cool smartphone because it's super handy, has great performance. So it really comes down to personal preference if you want to upgrade or not. But for me, yeah, not really worth the money. So thanks for watching this here. Also make sure you watch our other iPhone SE videos. Link is down below in the description. Please leave a like and maybe subscribe if this video was helpful. And see you very soon in the next one. Bye bye guys.